There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me.
My name is Not Seeing the Dream. I'm a 15-year amateur boxer, giving my views and opinions on everything boxing related. I'm here to give you guys consistent, reliable, unbiased commentary. Boxing is my passion, slaying trolls is my hobby. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like Floyd Mayweather said, easy work. Shakur Stevenson destroys, annihilates, and obliterates Oscar Valdez. This was an easy fight for Shakur Stevenson. He won every round of this fight. I could not give Oscar Valdez a single round in this fight. I'm not being biased. He was just not landing enough punches. He was occasionally landing a glancing right hand, occasional left hook, some good body shots, but that was about it. Oscar Valdez, he just had no answer for none of Shakur Stevenson's punches, his defense, and his outmaneuvering of Oscar Valdez. Shakur Stevenson, he dominated this fight using the jab, stiff-arming Oscar Valdez, blocking Oscar Valdez's view, so Oscar Valdez cannot see what punch Shakur Stevenson was going to throw. Using an uppercut to counter Oscar Valdez being in a high guard and trying to move his head, going down to the body with the straight left hand, the straight right hand. He's a southpaw, so the left hand has his power shot. He was hurting Oscar Valdez with these straight left hands, these banging hard left hooks and right hooks to the body. Oscar Valdez was not liking them. He's complaining about it. But this is a fight, so you have to be a warrior, like I say about Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez, he didn't show no dog, no warrior. He tried, but he just couldn't do nothing, man. I thought he would at least try to, fight more. But let's be honest, for the first 8 rounds, he wasn't really doing nothing. Shakur Stevenson was just outmaneuvering him. He was doing little bursts of punches, but he got dropped by a check hook. Something that Oscar Valdez was open for because he was getting extremely wild when he was trying to throw these hooks and he was leaping in the air. All right, Oscar Valdez. He was getting outmaneuvered by Shakur Stevenson using the check hook. Shakur Stevenson would just making miss a bunch of punches. Shakur Stevenson will also block a lot of these punches and slip a lot of these punches. Like I said, Oscar Valdez was occasionally landing a glancing right hand, but for the most part, he couldn't do nothing against Shakur Stevenson. He didn't use his jab. He just kept trying to come forward. I think that Shakur Stevenson intimidated him because he wasn't throwing that many punches. I think that Shakur Stevenson definitely has power. A lot of people like to say he does not, but if he can intimidate Oscar Valdez and Jamal Herring for 2 fights back-to-back, that means he definitely does have some power, okay? And this is an impressive performance by Shakur Stevenson, who has now beaten 2 champions. 2 champions, all right? The former WBO champion Jamal Herring and former WBC champion Oscar Valdez. Shakur Stevenson is the truth, man. In this fight, he showed why he's one of the best fighters in this generation, all right? You have to give Shakur Stevenson a pound-for-pound ranking now, number 10. He looked absolutely beautiful in this fight. The way that he was controlling Oscar Valdez using his jab, going down to the body, taking away Oscar Valdez. Every punch was absolutely beautiful. He was reading Oscar Valdez and making sure Oscar Valdez was not able to land anything on Shakur Stevenson. That being said, though, shout out to Shakur Stevenson for putting out a dominant performance. Also, shout out to him for proposing to his girlfriend, Lyric, after he just recently had a child with her in December. I hope he has a happy life with her. That's definitely a beautiful thing to see. Shakur Stevenson styled Oscar Valdez. He even said that he beat Canelo and Eddie Reynoso. That had me dying. And then the last round, showing this clip, he was just running towards the end. And he was, puffing his chest out and laughing at Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez is extremely pissed off and mad. This is a bad look for Eddie Reynoso because now Oscar Valdez has lost. This fighter, Julio Cesar Martinez, has lost. And who knows, man? Andy Ruiz was looking bad in his last fight against Chris Arreola. Who knows? My mistake. Andy Ruiz might lose to Luis King Kong Ortiz. If that happens, then Eddie Reynoso is an overrated trainer. That being said, the Oscar Valdez, he had no answer. None of Shakur Stevenson's ring intelligence, his boxing ability, the fact that he was able to use his footwork and outmaneuver Oscar Valdez and continually pepper Oscar Valdez with these pot shots. The straight left hand, the 1-2-3, the 3-4. This was a dominant performance by Shakur Stevenson. It was absolutely beautiful to watch. I love boxing. This is a great night of boxing. We've seen this fight, and we've seen Keyshawn Davis on Undercard, who was a rising prospect, and that dude can definitely fight. He has very good defense. We've seen Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. That was an epic war between 2 very skilled and talented fighters. I thought that Amanda Serrano won that fight, but I'll talk about that in my next video. But that being said, though, shout out to Shakur Stevenson for being one of the best generation talents. And he said that he wanted to fight Devin Haney in the future. So that definitely leads me to believe that he and Devin Haney can meet up at 135 pounds, 140 pounds in the future. We need more fights to happen in the sport of boxing. But Shakur Stevenson said for now that he's going to try to pursue 130 pounds undisputed title. I hope he can do that and add to his legacy. But that being said, though, this is Not Seeing the Dream. Rocky Taylor's next day to sleep. I'll holler at y'all another one. Peace.